Welcome to another episode of the Big Brothers of the Big Brothers of Destruction podcast. It's the Masaku.
It's your boy, Swag Switcher in the building.
And it's your boy, Story of Sorrow.
I'm not trying to fuck it up this time. You feel me? I'm not trying to fuck it up. So, yes, guys, welcome to another episode. We just got finished watching SummerSlam, and man, both nights. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of maybe frustrations. We got a lot of hype. This is apparently going to be a new chapter for WWE, and what's going to happen, we don't know next. But
before we start, though, can we also just make a notice of the fact that we are currently doing this in the same area at the same time?
Yeah.
You might as well call this the first time we've actually introduced the real Discus Lariat Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for those who see me right here, because we got the camera here, and we also got the camera there. From where we're looking at, I'm gonna be looking this way because that's where the Masaku is.
Pretty much.
And
yeah.
So, but yeah, this is a first time that we're doing here. So we're gonna see how this works.
Yes.
Don't get used to it. I'm kidding. Get used to it. We're going.
I would hope you get used to it. The fuck?
You know, Discus Lariat Lounge. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty. It's pretty. Very fitting of a very interesting 2-night SummerSlam pay-per-view.
And honestly,
say the least.
Oh, wait. We might already have.
Oh, he done broke it. Look at him.
Nah, we ain't break shit.
He broke it.
We ain't break shit. Hey, look, man, you gotta give us a chance. You're giving us a chance. All right, give us a chance. Cool.
There's always going to be those first-time hiccups.
There always.
With the new setup.
Yes, there is. All right, so kind of pick it up where we're at. A lot of things happened in SummerSlam, and we all can agree SummerSlam was mid. But two things that happened in SummerSlam has made us feel some type of way. So rather than dwell on it all right quick, let's just go ahead and get it started and just talk about this card. So who wants to go first? What's the first match you want to go over?
So because Story over here is itching for it.
Oh my God! Yeah, his dick is hard. His dick is hard.
Do we go through it as it's lined up from night 1 to night 2, or do we address the elephant in the room first?
We kind of got to address the elephant in the room. Brock Lesnar. Matter of fact, I'm
fucking back, baby.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that? Man's dick is hard as hell for Brock Lesnar right now.
I'm so happy about this. On so many levels. It's going to freshen up the product.
You feel like
100% it's going to freshen up the product.
I don't know how, but
that's
maybe the dream match could have Braun Breaker and Brock, Gunther and Brock.
So to dial it back real quick, just to set the scene for those who are watching here, okay? Because let it be known, it's not like we knew he was going to show up. But the crazy fact was, Story over here, in the midst of us just talking shit about everything, he was all like, you know what this product needs? This product needs Brock Lesnar. I'm over here, I'm like, there's no way it could be Brock Lesnar.
Get off my Brock Lesnar shit.
It didn't make sense for there to be a Brock Lesnar.
Later, boom, it drops.
It was kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of wild.
For when you speak it out loud and you think about it, right? Brock Lesnar has a whole bunch of, or at least I thought, a slew of other things that he's dealing with. You know, because his name was name dropped, kind of sort of name dropped in the whatchamacallit going on with Vince McMahon.
The Vince McMahon scandal, yeah.
And so I figure for this long time, everyone's been very hush-hush and Brock Lesnar's been very hush-hush because, I don't know.
But to be fair, Brock Lesnar actually is a really private person. Like, outside of everything. In his personal life, no one really knows much about him. He's that private about it.
This is true. And the one thing that Story said that kind of holds true to the fact what I was saying is the fact that, sure, his name might have been brought up, but if we remember how it was all written, it never actually happened. It was supposed to, the girl was offered to him on the plate. It was supposed to happen, but somehow, for whatever reasons, thank God for her, it didn't actually go down. So for all intents and purposes, Brock Lesnar didn't do anything wrong, I guess.
Not you actually trying to.
I'm not.
This is a literal argument I had with him earlier tonight.
This is just me explaining the argument as it happened. And he said, so what you're saying is Brock Lesnar didn't do anything. And I mean,
but
and then his music started fucking playing.
Make sure you keep the mic on you though.
Yeah.
And then his music started playing.
Even after a few weeks ago, you got Daniel Cormier releasing that whole interview saying that Brock Lesnar's on the shit list of everybody at TKO. That no one's gonna touch him.
And yet here he is.
And God, was it glorious.
After
I didn't give a damn about it.
What's crazier now is the fact that, disregarding the fact Cody Rhodes is our new WWE champion, undisputed WWE champion, as clean as a street fight can be, Cody Rhodes won. And
that pissed me off.
To talk about that real quick, because going into this, I wasn't buying. I was not buying this whole literally out of nowhere John Cena faced her. Because that's what it was. It was out of nowhere. Granted, John Cena said a lot of things that made perfect sense. And it was buyable, but I did not buy it.
You gotta forgive Swag. He is sipping on our bougie tea. And it's alcohol. We spiked his, so he's on some bullshit right now.
Bullshit.
I want y'all to realize that
there is no way, unless you're like him, who drinks the John Cena Kool-Aid, who watched SmackDown and was all like, "Damn, John Cena is genuine." You know what?
Bougie sipping over here. Always missing his pinky out the whole time.
There's no way that at face value you could just have sat there and we was dealing with this garbage, might I add. This garbage heel turn just for him to be like, okay, guys, you know what? This wasn't working. I was just being someone I was not. They was pulling my leg. I was supposed to do this with The Rock, but he didn't show up, and I was doing this on my own. I realized
you see
the error of my ways.
This is the words of a fucking hater.
A hater, or am I just speaking the truth?
Haters.
Be part of it, I think you are.
Yes, all of those things. All of those things.
Major factor in that too. The Rock not being part of it.
I mean, that and Travis Scott, thank God.
Listen.
Top of the morning, though.
End of the day. I pressed the wrong button. But at the end of the day, I wasn't believing it. But at this point, with the introduction of the Beast Incarnate here, apparently this is true. And I still hold to it. This whole heel turn shit was garbage. It was garbage.
I mean, I can't agree. I mean, in the beginning, it was hype. It was something fresh to me. What can we do with Cena in this situation and making him a heel? But now knowing Brock is back, you couldn't have him be a heel. He has to be the face.
Superman.
He has to be Superman to go against Brock. And that makes more sense as a story, because they would have continued on and knowing Brock would come back. Fuck no.
Listen.
So that's the thing.
If John Cena would have just stayed the John Cena that he needs the whole time without this heel turn shit, I'd be singing a different way. I'd probably get tired of his shit.
This Discus Lariat is about to be a motherfucking boiler room brawl in a second. If you keep this shit the fucking raw, you keep this shit the fuck. There is a hot water heater right. We can get this shit cracking, bro.
I would have preferred a babyface Cena run from start to finish.
So you're about to tell me the heel turn meant nothing?
At this point,
in hindsight, yes, it meant absolutely nothing. When it first happened, it was a surprise. It was dope, and they had everything that was needed to make it work. And then immediately afterwards, now once again, this is talking in hindsight. Now that we have the clarity of everything, immediately afterwards, they started fucking it up. They started fucking it up because there was no Dwayne Johnson. Let me put it this way.
He putting out his drain. That nigga serious.
When it comes to the way that they should have did this, look at Trick Williams, right?
Tricking that.
Tricking A. He is, for all intents and purposes, everyone loves Trick, whoop that Trick, all of that, right? You know how they helped put heat behind Trick? They put him with Top Dollar, AJ Francis, in that team. And then that's on TNA. And then over here, they got him with the other dreadhead that's there. I for some reason his name continuously escapes me.
But one from TNA to my NXT.
NXT.
No,
not that one.
I know. I can't think of him either.
But nonetheless, they put him with the bad guys who are established bad guys to let you know, yes, he is a bad guy. If we would have had from the start till now, if The Rock was showing up, he didn't even have to be there every time. If he just showed up every once in a while or was there at certain points, when he would come out with John Cena, the boos would have been unbearable because The Rock is the final boss and he's the bad guy.
He's not
all right.
Though.
But instead, John Cena comes out here and fake as hell every time. When Cody and John Cena was having their spats, it just made John Cena look like a whiny baby, just going off of stupid shit. So it was fake from the beginning. And then with the Randy Orton piece, it was a little bit interesting, but that's only because it's Randy Orton. It was still, they was trying too hard. I will say, with CM Punk, it at first felt a little bit more real, this heel turn. But as it went on, it got campy.
I'm gonna let y'all know this is Swag. Swag is speaking his frustrations today, my nigga.
Fam.
Like his frustrations are coming the fuck out.
If we was gonna do this heel turn, they should have done it right. Otherwise, not done it at all.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
I don't see how
about
this man sees this heel turn as the greatest heel turn of all time.
Hey, look. I said that because the swerve was crazy, bro. You can't. And we're not about to dilute into that too much because we're supposed to be talking about this damn car. We got a whole car to go over.
Story.
Look,
the John
you tried
heel
to.
Turn,
I said that shit.
Or Hulk Hogan's heel turn.
Now, which Hogan heel turn?
We're talking about the original one, the new NWO one.
Yes.
That was so much better.
Come on, my nigga. The leg drop, that's it. Anyway, we're not about to keep this going. We're here for SummerSlam. We're here for SummerSlam.
Put it in the comment
section. Let's talk about SummerSlam, damn it.
Which one was the better heel?
Let's talk about SummerSlam, damn it. Anyway, let's talk about this car. So we brought up the fact that Brock Lesnar has showed the fuck up. Okay. We also need to talk about Seth Rollins with the rule of a century. Okay. But before we get into those big major things, let's go over night one and what we thought about each match for night one.
It was a weird story.
So you got Roman Reigns, Jey Uso against Braun Breaker.
The Bronns.
The Bronns.
Which I will say I am quite surprised that was very early on the card. But I will say my prediction was wrong. I thought the Bronns would win that because I felt like they needed that.
Same, actually. However, I
saw them winning, not Bronns, but Jey and Roman. Because of how much they've just been tearing Roman and Jey apart the last few weeks. They've been beating the hell out of them.
So, because of that piece, as they say in the great book of booking, of course, And you're not wrong. Now, I will say, though, that they lost, I always describe it like they lost like Cesaro, where they lost, but they still won in the end because they didn't look bad. So it's like they did not dog walk destroy him. But I was surprised that that Braun lost. Because listen, let me go on record and say, match wise, I still think night 1 was better than night 2.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Mega Powers handshake. Mega Powers handshake. I mean, the only things about night 2 that was really crazy was the TLC. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, no, you're not. Listen, we're still there on that.
Yeah,
it
a buck. I said that was, to me, I said that would probably match of the year.
The TLC?
Yeah.
So far?
But not really, no. It did deliver, but it did not deliver what was the WrestleMania after. Like, after WrestleMania ladder match, like that was a better match.
Listen, the random TLC that they had on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh, the TLC that should have been on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, fam. You're not that. It did it that much. I agree. However, I will say, SmackDown's tag team division is absolutely flawless.
Oh, absolutely.
They
Absolutely.
are
Raw is straight
absolutely
cheeks.
flawless. Like who at this point, because of the way that it is, because Raw is indeed full cheeks. I feel
that spiked drink is really hitting this motherfucker. So, boy, he is spicy right now, bro.
I can't help the passion that I feel about this particular pay-per-view.
This motherfucker is spicy.
It's a thing. But nah, definitely they probably need to get to Raw tag.
We kind of need to go back to that match though. We kind of going off the rails again with the Bronns in the Oos. Technically, it's the Oos.
I mean, there's not. I mean, I will say it was a good. Though it was a surprise. It was a start. It's probably the best thing that they could have done to start it off. Because
it did kind of hype us up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I fucking love how Braun came out with the fucking shoes on his neck, bro.
The Shula Falla.
The Shula Falla.
Did somebody say that?
That's what he's called.
Oh my god!
It is his Shula Falla.
Like, I'm actually for that. If people start coming to the arena with J's on their neck, bro, could you imagine that? Could you imagine people just coming to the ring just with J's around their neck? Just, I love you, bro.
Listen, it's because now we have to look out for it on Monday. Because I
would do it. I would still fucking do it.
We only hope that Monday can be wild.
Oh yeah,
because
this has to be like a Mania after the Raw after Mania type shit, because they have classified SummerSlam as a Mania almost with the 2 nights.
I mean, it always has been. And one of the problems that has been going on, and we'll get back to the actual card, because it's something I've been wanting to talk about. We've just, so much has been happening, we haven't got a chance to. But I feel as if the show after the pay-per-views, specifically this year, have not been living up to what the show after a pay-per-view should be. And that's across the board.
Are you talking about like, so the show after the pay-per-view?
So, for example, I'm not even going to bring them up. I'm going to say WrestleMania. The night at the Raw after WrestleMania was dull. Like, it wasn't big. And usually the Raw after a pay-per-view, any pay-per-view, is fire. I would say out of this whole year, the Raw that came after Evolution, that one was fire in terms the matches were good, but it did not really set up anything great.
Okay, I can get behind that.
And I said I wasn't going to, but I have to, because they need to be held accountable. AEW, after their WrestleMania that they had,
I need to do like a segment where it's just like, and AEW slander.
Listen.
Well, you
I
got it
will
wrong.
I will say it. I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't hate AEW. I'm not an AEW hater. I want them to do good. It's just that they're not. And so I have to talk about it. And
All right, Trick Williams.
you say this, but think about it. They had that big pay-per-view, spike beds, death matches, eating out each other's cooters. That happened.
Oh yeah. Hey, look. Hold up now. Hold up. We could talk a lot about AEW, but you was not about to talk about Tony Storm, my nigga.
But hear me though.
You was not about to do
But
that.
hear me. And there's nothing wrong with Tony Storm. As a matter of fact, she's perfectly fine because she did what she needed to do. But when you look at the next Dynamite after that pay-per-view, what did it do?
Nothing.
Tony Storm is fine.
How about this? Tony Storm delivers, the promotion doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But AEW is not the only one who's on fire for it because that's been this whole year. You would think, and a lot of people's talk shit about it, and I'm gonna get off of here in a minute, but it's like everyone was talking about how they sold out. Well, they didn't sell out, but they had this big ass crowd, 20-something thousand people, and then their next show that they have barely cracks 1,500 people in the venue, type thing.
Oh, the ballroom.
Yeah, and it's like optic wise, that's such a bad look.
But I feel like that's always been the thing for them, is they always do
have a bad look. You're right.
I mean, just the ballroom setups. They've been doing that because they want to be. It's like, here's the weird thing about Tony Khan and with how he presents AEW. He wants it to be New Japan, but with ECW swagger, because ECW was known for the ballrooms.
It don't.
It don't
not work.
It don't.
And then on top of that, they have the ballroom, and it's like they didn't progress really anything. They got Forbidden Door coming up, and it's like they didn't plant seeds. They didn't truly plant seeds. They just kind of sort of like, oh, we're going to throw some seeds out and little small seeds. Hopefully people can catch them, type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't push for, because usually after a big show, that's like the reset. Mm-hmm. And so it's like you gotta plant shit immediately to hook us in and then give us a reason. It's like, all right, well, if that was the season finale, what is this new pilot episode y'all gonna give us? And they didn't give us anything.
Look, you know what? Just like in anime and everything else, sometimes it's a slow burn. But to get back to this match,
filler wrestling.
A filler episode? Yeah. Hey, sometimes WWE be doing that shit though. They be doing filler episodes because back in the Attitude Era. Huh?
Dive bar wrestling.
The dive bar of wrestling.
Dive bar wrestling.
Now that's AEW.
Yes. No, what I'm talking about. Remember back in the day in the Attitude Era, there'd be some filler episodes because it'd be something that happened that you'd be like, all right, next week should be having something about it, and they'll don't do it. And they'll just go on to some other things. But that's just.
But usually those happen very in between episodes, not right after a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And so,
but overall, what did you guys think about the Bronns versus the Usos?
Solid match. It was a solid match, and it kind of, honestly, I would say it kind of set the tone for the rest of the night.
So, what's your Boiler Room Heat rating? Out of a 5-star rating, it's the Boiler Room Heat rating.
Ooh.
How hot was the match?
I mean, Roman Reigns did hit that high ass jump, almost over jumped the boys.
He takered himself.
Bro,
I love Taker. God.
He takered himself.
I feel like Roman Reigns is trying to overdo a Taker, honestly. He was like, all right, I know Taker used to hit this shit. Let me hit this shit. Honestly, I'd have to give it a 3, though.
3? Yeah, I would agree. 3. The 3.5 would have been a 3.5 if they would have hit the 1D and finished it with the 1D.
I think that should have been the finish.
Yeah, the 1D should have been the finish.
Oh yeah, if they would have hit that finish like that, that would have been nice.
Yeah, like if Braun would have jumped.
Learn how to jump.
Yeah, Braun didn't know how to jump.
Bro, he
sandbagged that man.
He almost sandbagged his ass, bro.
He's straight sandbagged.
He made Roman work for that shit. He was. I mean, Roman did.
He said he says you the motherfucking tribal chief. Show me if you can pick my ass up. But overall, I think we could all say a 3, if anything.
3 solid.
Yeah.
Cool. What we got next?
That 3.5.
Are we going forward?
Yeah, just going.
Go down
going
the
yeah,
list.
come on. Yeah.
It's not in order.
Well,
no, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Because that match is at the end. So
So
actually, I think that is the actual order.
Yeah. What's next?
we'll do. How about the women's tag team championship?
Yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah. What's next? That was.
Raquel and, Alexa.
I am surprised.
I actually got that prediction wrong again. For night 1 predictions was terrible.
Oh yeah,
for me,
we
bro.
were.
We was off, bro. We was off.
We was way off.
Because it seemed like a very predictable show, but it wasn't apparently.
No, they hit us with the swerves. I always said that I would love for Charlotte to win, but
Same.
like I feel like it ain't time for them to win. But apparently it is time for them.
Apparently they getting over. That's why, you know what I'm saying?
And I will admit it was a bit campy.
It's a 3.
But it was straight.
It was a 3.
I love Alexa DDT.
Oh, listen.
I love her version of Sister Abigail.
Listen, that. Wow, yeah, she.
Oh,
boy, she put that.
the first time I saw her do it, the Royal Rumble, she did it outside coming to the ring.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
I feel like the first time you actually seen her do it, like as an adaptation of it, like it was like great. It was great. But overall in this match, I would have to get, if I were to say an MVP of this is obviously Charlotte. Charlotte was definitely MVP, but I also got to give it to Roxanne. Roxanne was definitely showing out in that match.
Listen, Roxanne, because it took it a minute for me to really.
The fuck you laughing at?
What you feeling on him? What
Your love of Roxanne.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, but that was legit. She was out of Raquel. Raquel wasn't really doing shit though.
Which is kind of,
you got to give it like it was Charlotte and Roxanne.
They did carry the match.
That's what I'm saying. That's not me praising because yes, she bad as fuck. But it's like at the same time, for her being so tiny and in a ring full of almost giants outside of Alexa, because they're almost same height.
I think.
Yeah, but like she's holding the weight.
Last I checked, she's 4'11". I wrote about it.
Dog emoji.
Let me.
I still got to do that video. I was trying to actually edit that when I was on the plane going to Utah. I was trying to get the clip of that you wanted me to get of Shayna choking out, but I couldn't record it on my phone because like the only way I could record it was on Peacock, and Peacock restricts screen recording.
Okay.
So that's the only way I can get it. So I have to do it another way. But it will happen. Anyway,
oh God.
Yes, that match. 3. What would y'all rate it in the boiler? 3?
Yeah, no, it was a solid 3. Once again, a solid match with an unexpected W by the not best friends. I love this whole thing with them saying it's like,
it'd be NBFF.
Are we gonna use the F word?
MBF.
And
that's
then,
the team. MBF,
and then of
not
course,
best friends.
at the post show, like the crowd got them to hug it out.
Yes.
Which was great.
I truly felt like the way they would have lost the belts was that whole the breaking of the ascension of the Judgment Day. Like Liv come back and it's like Raquel, you've been teaming up with her. She's like going on her own now. That's what I thought was gonna happen, and that's how they lost the belt. Was like
now,
Liv would cause it.
You bringing that up, that I almost feel as if that was the theme of this pay-per-view, because this match and the match before, for all intents and purposes, clean W's.
Yeah.
Very clean W's.
Which, I mean, obviously going against the Bronns, I mean, Roman, Roman getting a pin and shit, like that's one thing. But the thing that really killed it for me was like, bro, like these clean wins, especially over the Bronns.
Wait, I remember what killed you during that match was the breast count out. Counting
Yeah.
Gave him like 4.5 minutes outside the ring.
Yeah.
He started his count then.
Yeah. Like I'm like, bro, where is the count?
Yeah,
Where is the count?
He out here on that 1 MISSISSISSIPPI. 2 MISSISSISSIPPI.
Yeah, but it took him like 4.
Yo, dead ass. And it was just like, yo, it was pissing me off because it's like, ref. And then he'll be like, and then all of a sudden everybody's in the ring and it's like, ref, where's the 5 count? Like, and even at least in AEW, they have a rule where obviously if the tag teams are in the ring, I think they have a 20 count.
Is it?
They do establish just like a 10 or a 20 count or something like that in the ring before they have to go to their corner.
Oh, okay.
Because they purposely do that.
If it's a 10 count, that makes sense.
Yeah, they purposely do that because they know most of their spots are we should be doing crazy shit with both teams are in the ring.
Now, I can also say, which I have to give AEW's announcers credit for this, is the fact that, especially like if it's like a very important match kind of thing, the announcers do a very good job of saying the fact that the referee is using very tough discretion, considering the fact that, you know, how important this match is.
Yeah, they do be saving it.
So
they do be
like,
saving it.
Yeah, so it's like, at least they be saying that kind of shit is like, because like, you know, we want a definitive winner, so the referee is using discretion during this match when they be out there hooting and hollering and
do this and just brought back up here.
No,
Okay, I just want to let you know. Save your arm. But no, like it's crazy how there are a lot of clean wins so far in this, especially with the next match. If I think it is what I think it is, was it not Tiffy versus Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean fucking win.
damn, that one, damn, now we're really saying that.
Can we even talk about what the information that we know?
We got
yeah, that's what I'm saying. With the information, because we have insider information, but we can't technically talk about it. But
can't talk about it yet.
Yeah. But
we'll touch on it.
We'll touch on the fact that our prediction was supposed to happen, but it somehow didn't.
Instead, we got this super duper squeaky clean win that I am very curious to see where they're going to go.
I was honestly thinking that Britt Baker was going to show up.
That's what I said in the pod. I said that in the pod.
I thought something would happen.
But hey, man,
when you look at how they've been billing her,
only time.
When you look at how they've been billing her, right? Anytime that she's lost a match, it was because of
some shenanigans, some kind of
shenanigans, some kind of outside interference. This is the first time that we watched her take an L. Like, I'm talking clean.
My thing that really killed me though was like the setup to the Jaded up top. It was the most assisted. It was like way Tiffany was like coming up. It's like, okay, let me help you real quick. I know I'm gonna help you to put me in your finisher. And I was like,
listen,
that's a dud right there.
Me and my my roommate Ray Zion, who is a wrestler. I told him about it, and he's all like, "Wait, what?" And then I physically got up and I like went to him and I demonstrated. He's all like, "That doesn't make any fucking sense."
Exactly.
And then I showed it to him, and he's like, "That doesn't make any fucking sense."
The thing is they wanted to mainly use it as a transition to reverse, and then you get the prettiest moonsault ever, which it is, because you know what time it is? It's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time, bitch. I was hyping shit. My wife got mad because I was like, yes, fucking Tiffany won. Yes.
Mad at me.
Yeah, no, you yell louder with Bronns. Your dick was hard as fuck for that shit, bro. That man damn near ejaculated, bro. That was crazy. That motherfucker ejaculated. Matter of fact, remember the Brock guy? That'd have been you. Yes, that motherfucker, bro.
Jeez.
That motherfucker.
Goodness. Listen, fam. I
well-
don't.
Overall for the match, though, Tiffany and Jade. What y'all think?
Listen,
What would y'all give it as a hot? Is the boiler room heat? Would y'all rate it at?
I give it a 2.5.
Damn.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say the same.
Damn.
A 2.
That's I kind of ain't gonna cap. Might even give it a 1.
Explain yourself.
Because man, it was just like it really fucked over Jade. The outcome of the match is what really fucked it over for me because Jade has been she's been kept strong so long. And then now because of this loss, you could look at her when she was outside the ring. It's just like, so now what? Like that momentum gone.
I ain't gonna lie. That I'm interested to see where this is going to go. Because it's like she loses, and like that was all she had holding to claim. So it's like, I swear to God, if she comes out there on some Rhea Ripley shit and try and force her way back into the title picture for saying like, nah, I need to have.
And then too, I also didn't like how the match was 7 minutes long. It was not like, as much as they keep trying to build Jade up, she's not producing barn burners yet, man. And
But she is improving.
she is. But this was the time to throw a barn burner, and you give us a 7 minute like. It was.
My question with this is, why make her queen of the ring? If it's all I was gonna have.
But here's the thing with WWE too. You know, they and this is a very big Vince tradition. I guess it may have sticked. We just gonna be like the day of, hey, we're just gonna flip shit, and actually Tiffany's going over.
But see, well, so I think for one, they should have waited for this match. I feel because when you look at who won the King of the Ring, right?
Yeah,
It was her and it was Cody Rhodes. Normally,
Cody won his match, by the way. I just want to put that out there. He won. He put
But it's like,
he put his cash in on
usually-
purpose. Okay, his
Usually-
cash in was worth it.
Usually, you would get some kind of boost with the King of the Ring. Listen, she came out there only one time and addressed the fact that she was the Queen of the Ring.
I mean,
Once.
when did Cody do it?
We're not talking about Cody.
Exactly. Though.
He didn't really, but that's not the point.
Because he's already the quarterback.
I mean, it kind of is the point, but like specifically for this one right here.
This
right?
nigga is failing right now. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, because it goes hand in hand. But specifically for her, like she could have leaned a little more into this whole Queen of the Ring thing, or something. Remember how Nia did it? How hard she leaned into like I'm the queen. She came out
Because
there with the
Nia
goddamn
bad
crown.
as fuck,
Either
though.
Charbella.
God, the Queen of Staten Island. Oh,
Look, that. What was her name? Goddamn.
Selena Vega.
Selena Vega. Anything.
Booker T's,
King.
But she didn't win the match. She was just queen by way of Booker T. But even then,
she portrayed it great.
yes, which is true. But even with that, she did not do anything with it. It's almost as if like the Queen of the Ring thing was just a quick way to get her in a title match, apparently for her to lose.
Saudi said, "We like her. She must go over and Queen of the Ring." Because you know Saudi, they do be like saying, "Hey, we want these wrestlers. We want these outcomes."
Hey, yo, we still waiting for Yokozuna's match, bro.
Technically happened up there with Hogan. Or
no comment.
Yeah.
So what was the next match?
Yeah. That's good transition. Good transition.
Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Man.
Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Unfortunately, this to me was supposed to be the bathroom break match. but it turned out to be like, you know how when you walking away, it's like, okay, hold on. This might be cooking a little bit. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why is because once you saw the first bump that Jelly Roll took, you're like, wait, is it actually taking bumps?
Oh, he took real bumps.
He took
He didn't
bumps.
take
Table bump.
He took bumpity bumps.
That would be more of a wreck. Actually, the bump that he took on that table was a wreck.
Yeah.
That was a
Then he
wreck.
pulled Nick Foley.
Yes, I was actually noticing that, like, because even though we don't know if he produced it, but I can't remember his actual real name, Abyss.
Joseph Park.
Joseph Park, yeah. We both believe that he might have
Either produced
the match,
trained
yeah. Either one, because he had the choke slam when he was Abyss, and he had the black hole slam, and he technically did both of them. Really, it was kind of more of a boss man slam, not a black hole, because black hole he holds your ass up.
There is a difference, but
it was, but if you look at how Abyss did it, a lot of times he would hold you up and then boom.
So what I've come to understand, the real difference between like the black hole slam and like the big boss man slam, as some kind of look at it as, is the fact like when Big Boss Man does it, it's like compared to Abyss, like he drops really hard with
He controls it.
And he controls it. That's the other thing.
Yeah, he does control
He
it.
has full control over it. And like he has like there's like a peak point where he hits the drop with it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it's like it's quick.
Yeah.
As where Boss Man, his there was a bit more drag to it. And like it was more
almost deep six. Almost
more of like a deep
yeah, it's almost deep six. Yeah.
That as well. Because like where Abyss, and I think my favorite ones for Abyss is whenever he like just no run, nothing.
Oh yeah, just does
straight, just.
Nah, anytime he does put somebody on like some tax or something like that, it's always like it's interesting how he gets the spin going, and it's like if somebody was running, it just and it just slams you. So I love how he always has control over
Abyss
it.
Had that element of control over his black hole.
Actually, man, just watching a montage of it on YouTube, just all his black hole slams.
Bam.
For a whole hour, it's just that. I did take that for like a day. I did watch that for a day. Huh?
There's like 20 years of it.
Absolutely.
All equally great.
But
all equally is great.
This match was fairly decent. Obviously, Logan Paul, he did what he was supposed to do. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can hate me, but that boy know how to fucking wrestle, bro.
I don't know why people are giving him
way too long doing some of those spots.
It's because of Jelly Roll, though. He was too obvious with the moment of knowing, like, hey, and even certain kicks and stuff like that. But again, back to the Logan Paul. We understand he has done some shitty things as a person, but since a lot of people like to separate the art from the artist, this is an example. The art that man does in the ring, you cannot deny that. Outside of the ring, probably not going to give a fuck. But when he's in that ring and he's under them lights, for a moment, you have my attention.
I did think his match with Roman was pretty good.
The match with Cena, the match with AJ, the match with Ricochet, the match, any fucking match was good. Maybe not the first one. The first one was like, hold up. But obviously that was his first one, so you can't really get mad at him.
Yeah, Logan Paul can't be denied with his ability in the ring.
Can't be.
And for a person of Jelly Roll's status, and with I don't know how much time he had to train, but even then, to be someone who was not an athlete whatsoever,
to lose 230 pounds,
yeah, and be what was this? This is the first time he's been under 300 pounds since middle school, so he was, for all intents and purposes, a forever big man.
Hey, look, I wasn't even that big in middle school. I was like 275, like 250.
And so it's like, it's impressive for him to have, as they call him, an outsider or a celebrity, to have taken the beating that he got.
I didn't know he was a WCW wrestler.
Wow.
You say he was an outsider.
Anyway, to take the beating that he took, and then for him to perform as he did at the level he did, I mean, I have to get it to him. Now, it's funny because a lot of people are all like, man, so you're telling me that LA Knight and so-and-so had to sit out for this match? I'm like, come on, guys.
I mean,
As a LA Knight fan, sure, I get it. However, it's not his time anyway. It's not LA's night time right now. It's not Carmelo Hayes.
I don't think they would ever. I don't know if they're gonna really pull the trigger on LA Knight, and that's another conversation for another day. I don't think at this point in time they're probably gonna pull the trigger, and I don't know how much longer he has. It's like 39 or some shit now.
I don't know how old he is.
He's like 39.
I feel
like
as
38,
if
37, some shit like that.
With the way that Night 2 ends, it's at this point we can start building your LA Knights, your Carmelo Hayeses kind of thing. Because the top spot is now clearly outside of John Cena's hand. John Cena has been removed from the title picture, and now we just have Cody back. And John Cena has a whole beast incarnate he's got to deal with.
You had to rub that shit in, didn't you?
Oh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, you should be happy because now Carmelo Hayes can step up because now it makes sense for him to be in the title picture.
Him. Put the fries in the bag, bro. Bro, his dick is so hard. Like, okay, so y'all the shit y'all was talking about with me and fucking Monet and my belt, that's him and Brock right now.
My fault you have a Monet like love of her woman.
Get the fuck no.
You got her swag bag, you got her
no.
belt.
For anybody that don't know, I have a CEO belt because I competed in CEO, a fighting tournament. And this motherfucker just thinks I have Monet gear. Anyway, let's not get on that. Let's talk about the next fucking match. What was the next match?
You definitely.
The next match is Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
That was a one.
This was the throwaway match.
This
one. This was the bathroom break.
That truly was the bathroom break.
Which
but
is unfortunate.
It was a one.
But it's like, I feel as if like we try so hard to want Karrion Kross to do something or to want Karrion Kross. And at this point, it's like, for what? Like,
I mean, you're not wrong though. It's only because like I was really hoping that yes, he's getting over. Yes, the audience is like asking for him, but then all of a sudden you're just like giving us a storyline where okay, I said the outcome of making Sami do whatever. Okay, where would we go with this? I'm kind of curious. Where would you go with it? But then as Swag brought it to my attention, he says, well, it would make no sense because him going a heel, like, what would that do for him? When apparently they're trying to put him in the title picture. But I'm like, I don't feel like they would ever put the belt on Sami.
Listen, once upon a time, when Sami Zayn first came from NXT, a lot of people looked at Sami Zayn as the next John Cena because he was such a white meat babyface good guy.
I mean, he white as hell. You ain't right.
Guying down.
That boy ain't got no tan in his skin. No tan.
And it's funny you saying that, like something that he has not done in a long time. Remember when he used to jump through the fucking ropes and hit that fucking tornado?
A lot of the things he don't do anymore because he's getting older. He getting older, bro.
Slide through the turnbuckle from the outside through.
Now, that was also good.
Another thing you can even say is Roman don't even do drive-by.
Oh,
that's right. He did used to do that.
He don't do drive-by no more. Those were the two things on like I remember in the games that was specifically their moves, and I remember them connected to it, and then you don't see both do it anymore. And I felt like the drive-by was a really safe move.
I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like maybe he just got tired of hitting his back on the apron. The hardest part of the ring, by the way. Hardest part of the ring.
But honestly, like this match, I'm glad we got this last one and done.
I think Karrion's on.
Apparently, from
that's
his
the word.
Contract coming up.
problem is, where does he go?
That part. I mean, he
Becky.
apparently no a GCW. I think he would go to GCW and he would pair perfectly fine with GCW's roster.
Possible. Grant, I don't know GCW that well.
Speaking of which, GCW actually had a lot of WWE wrestlers in their card before SummerSlam. So Natalya had a match.
Natalia's like a fucking mainstay over there right now.
Yeah.
Because she's had like a couple of matches over there.
Yeah, well, because it's the only promotion that's going to give her a fucking match.
Which is weird. Because it's not like Natalia's, unless she's like secretly been let go.
No, because they put the WWE logo next to every wrestler from WWE. So Natalya went against Nikki Slamovich from TNA, which I'm surprised they don't put the TNA logo next to their wrestlers. But they put
Masha Slamovich.
Masha Slamovich, right.
I'm like Nikki.
my bad. Masha Slamovich and Ivar and Eric, the Raiders. They both had single matches there too.
Interesting.
And one more person from WWE had a match from over there, and I can't remember his name either. But I saw that card, and the card started at 1 p.m. Yesterday. So it was way before SummerSlam. Yeah, and I saw that like on Facebook. I was scrolling like, this is a card, but it was their blood sport, so there was no ring.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think that's like their MMA style matches. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that okay.
But my thing is Natalya, how did that go? Because no offense to Natalya, Natalia's a wrestler, and Slamovich, that makes sense, but not Natalya.
I mean,
Also, try to flip your mic to point up at you.
Oh, was it being crazy?
Yeah, just flip it up so that way it actually catches your audio going up.
Yeah. It was looking up.
It was just kind of going down. You good?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. But it's just interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know. Now I'm gonna have to look that shit.
Well, GCW you could only watch through a subscription. And I did have a subscription for internet wrestling, like all indie wrestling. It's a $10 subscription for a month, and you get all indie wrestling. Like any other indie, it's indie TV.
Got it.
Yeah, because that's how you can see H2O wrestling. There's a couple other promotions, but I think GCW's on there. I'm not 100% sure. I have to check. But because I know I wanted to watch one of their deathmatch wrestlers. I don't know if she's still champion right now, but she's a fucking hot commodity. Anyway, back to this card. Yeah, that match was a 1 for me. As we're talking about the Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, it's a 1 for me because it was just kind of like, what is this for?
Like a half star.
Damn. Ooh. I mean, it wasn't that great of a match.
Man all day, you know this. So much, but that was a throwaway match.
It really was. It was
the equivalent of a Divas match back in the day. Just go to the bathroom.
Damn,
go to the bathroom.
Crazy.
Go to the bathroom. Back in the day.
I mean, you could have. It's just because the fact like there was like, oh, that was actually the second bit of blood that happened in this pay-per-view. By the way, because Karrion Kross busted his nose a little bit.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, there's a little bit of blood there, but like, not like it, like not keeping. The only reason why I kept counting that is because of an earlier conversation we had talking about AEW and their
pools of blood.
Their pools of blood and overuse of
death matches,
death match types things. Yeah, but that
they want to be
that
ECW
is a conversation
so
for
bad.
another time. Because boy, oh boy, there's a lot to unpack with that. But yeah, I'd probably give it like, I'd give it a 2, mostly just because the match in itself, wrestling wise, was fine. So it was good. It was good to watch, and there was some story in there. Not him, but so. But like, the whole trying to get Sami to use the pipe and all this other stuff. And so it's like, there was, oh God, that, yeah, you're right. Go to the next fucking match because obviously.
That was match of the night. Match of the fucking night.
Solid 4.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna get out of 5. I'm giving that a 5.
I give it a 5 with the end.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it 5.
The post match.
I would give it a 4, and I would give it a 4, and I would say it was, as far as match wise, match of the pay-per-view.
Literally the entire pay-per-view. It was the
out
match.
of the whole pay-per-view, this match hit the hardest.
Yeah.
Because it was a solid wrestling match.
Yes.
Punk is a glutton for punishment.
Bro, that boy a masochist, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he was just straight get hit in the chest all night. I think he went up to Gunther and said, bro, I need you to beat the fuck out of him. Okay? Like, all this. Just slap the shit out of it, bro. Just give me your best hits, because I've been talking about you. You're a generational wrestler. You could be in any era and you be good. So I want to see how good you are. And I need you to just slap the shit out my chest. Big men slap me.
And Gunther said, bet in German. So it's like,
I'm actually ask my wife what will be the equivalent of bet. I will ask her.
Now I'm curious.
I'm gonna find out for you. I'm gonna ask her. She went to bed, but otherwise I ask her.
But yeah, no, like there was nothing wrong with that match. Like it was good from start to finish. Now I will say, if I remember what our predictions were for that one, we were all saying Gunther.
I think I said Gunther, yeah.
Cause and the reasons why, for me, it was like we were saying Gunther, and we was like the only reason why CM Punk would win is because of what exactly happens after that match. Now, unfortunately,
man, that shit had me crying, bro.
Which is wild to me. But it's like,
bro, that was emotional, bro.
For me, when CM Punk won, I was all like, oh damn, they gave him the belt. But then, if you notice in the crowd, everyone's all like, oh shit, he won?
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Now, I honestly thought it was going to happen at Survivor's.
Now, I will give it to them because they did the thing where, like, you're all like, okay, they're going to do it now. Okay, they're going to do it now. Okay, now they're going to do it right there. And then it's like, oh, that's interesting. So they weren't going to own. They almost had me. There it is. And it's like, as soon as that happened, it's like, and then he comes out with the crutches. I'm like, well, I know where this is going. And sure as shit, like as if he was Diesel in a wheelchair. Whoop. And he went into the ring and he did exactly what he knew he was going to do from goddamn Jump Street. They strung us along. They strung us along long enough so that we could get a pop and make this man cry, apparently.
Bro, because like you saw the emotion on Punk's face, man. That man had that title in years, and he went through a lot of shit to finally get back to this moment to get that belt. So even Rhea Ripley said is, hey, yo, run that shit back. Get that man his belt back. Exactly how I felt.
I think what happened for you that unfortunately didn't happen for me, because I'm super skeptical as fuck, is the fact that they strung it along long enough for you to get comfortable and be like, damn, CM Punk really did win. As where me and the rest of the fucking crowd was all like, CM Punk did win.
You know, that argument I gave you ahead with you earlier about why I felt Survivor Series was value for that. It makes sense.
Because he came back, yeah.
Because if he did at the end of the night, say Punk was in a war game match that we know we're gonna have.
Yeah.
What if Seth came out at the very end and did the same way Punk did 2-year anniversary of Punk return.
I feel like, but the thing about it is for a war game match, it's like he just got the belt and you're gonna put him in a match he's not defending it. Like, no. Like it to me, what happened now, it kind of did make sense. Only because now we have a story to build on to where Survivor Series, that is the match.
And there's also the fact that
Because you cannot wait.
Because where CM Punk also has this bit now, unless they're going to do something at Clash at the Castle, because
Clash in Paris.
Paris, there we go. Because Gunther's got to get his lick back.
Yeah.
He's got his rematch clause. Because every once in a while, the rematch clause actually matters. Unless you're Jey Uso, and you have to just go into King of the Ring and fail. And never get your rematch in. But
So,
yeah.
4 letters, 1 word. Fail. Or 4 letters, 1 word. Lose.
Another War Games match with old Bloodline versus the new faction of Rollins and the Bronns.
Ooh, we're waiting on that 4th member.
You know, you saying that because Roman Reigns is also here to get his lick back, and now that Seth Rollins is back.
Can we talk about real quick? Even though the Bronns are a tag team, I feel like a tag team that might mesh well with Rollins and them. And this would be, unfortunately, the tag team that, okay, if shit popped off, they taking the fall, DIY.
So what? Adding
DIY to it.
To Seth Rollins' group?
War Games?
No, just if they did a War Games, I feel like DIY would be the perfect team to fit their aesthetic.
But so in this hypothetical situation,
Yeah.
if we have Seth Rollins, what did I call them? I called them the goddamn
Shawn Michaels.
No.
Triple H?
The group.
The group. Okay.
I call the group Seth Rollins' future, right? So if we have the future in DIY, then are we gonna just have full Bloodline?
It could be that.
Because if we have Roman Reigns and Jay,
Bloodline because Jimmy's with Jacob doing the whole thing with.
Well, it would be a CM Punk
with the
thing.
NFTs.
So it would be a CM Punk versus Seth crew. So Seth wouldn't give him the match at Survivor Series. It would be a War Games match, and CM Punk would be the leader of his team versus Seth's team.
But then what is CM Punk's team then?
Probably be Jay and Roman.
But then we'd have to address the whole when Roman first came back, and he helped up Jay, and he did not give hand to Punk.
But then I think he probably would sympathize with him because Seth also did that same shit to him at Mania.
But see, there's also the fact that the
big double cross of Mania.
That's what I'm saying. He might sympathize with him.
Double cross.
But
no, the heist of the century, man.
But the thing is, we've already been through this with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Remember, what was it? Goddamn last War Games. So
I understand it. I'm just saying, like, but they like rehashing shit a lot, apparently. But I'm just throwing out a hypothetical. If there was going to be another team.
That was the favor.
There's no favors now.
That was the whole favor situation.
Yeah, but okay, but then maybe that could be a favor for him. Like, if I help you out, now you got to do me a favor. But I was just saying, if hypothetically, if there was a team that would match the aesthetic, it would only be DIY in my mind.
But then it's like, but why DIY? Like, why does DIY?
I feel like it just DIY has the ruthless nature that would match the Bronns, especially with Tommaso Ciampa.
NXT Tommaso Ciampa?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
NXT Tommaso Ciampa.
That is
station match.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And what's his tag team partner? Goddamn,
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, Gargano.
He could be doing the flippy shit in the match,
but I don't. I mean, visually, actually, not even visually. Like, I mean, I see what you're trying to put together, but no.
Johnny doesn't fit it.
Johnny
Gargano
wouldn't,
fit.
but I feel like Tommaso would.
And Tommaso
If he
ain't.
had beard.
Tommaso
He's
hasn't.
growing it.
He's growing.
He needs
So-
beer club. Hit Tommaso Ciampa up, man.
Tommaso Ciampa has not gotten back to Goldie status. You know what I'm saying?
He used to hold the tag. He used to hold the tag team title like that.
At least Tommaso Ciampa's not as bad as Mr. Bang Bang Gang there.
You talking about AEW?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Juice?
Juice
Oh
Robinson.
my!
Here's
You mean
the
Bo?
Juice
You mean Bo
Robinson.
Dallas? You mean Bo Dallas?
God.
That was Bo Dallas.
That was awful to see Juice come out like that.
Babyface Juice is wild. I ain't gonna lie.
No. But overall, that is night one. Truly feel like match of the pay-per-view, the match of the PLE entirely was CM Punk and Gunther.
If you
Other than the bullshit bleeding,
That was that paint
was-
shit
that
they
was
used.
paint.
Yeah.
That
That
was-
was the shit they did with Jimmy. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
if we took night one and then brought over
Give us that TLC match in night one.
if we take night one and we bring that TLC match over, and then and honestly bring over the first match of night one, that pay-per-view would have been fine.
Actually, I would kind of even also give it up to Valkyria and Becky. If you'd probably put that on night one too, that was a good damn match.
I mean, honestly, truthfully, specifically match-wise. Now, as far as the moments that end up happening on night two, that's the only thing that saves night two.
yeah.
What the Brock thing?
Just the moments that so it's like where night one
He
had
gets
great
hard again.
matches, night two had
Moments.
great moments.
Mm.
And so to talk about night two, let's go ahead and get into it. Well,
Yeah.
first,
let's go
before
into yeah.
we'll what's the first
match was Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky.
Yes, so
And,
we got
Naomi. Which
see the list that I
literally,
got is out of order. but
literally,
it's out of order.
literally, this match was Mania, just with a different black woman.
And what's funny is the fact that, comparatively speaking, they got it right this time. The black woman should have won the first time, but apparently, but apparently I'm crazy. Apparently I'm crazy compared to this guy. You know, trying to make me out.
I be
looking
doing
like
that at the
I
gym
don't know
too,
what
bro.
I'm talking about. But
The match at Mania, yeah, I feel like Io deserved that. Yeah.
She deserved the win.
let me put it this way: if it would have been Bianca Belair versus Io, absolutely.
Okay, so you think do you think Io versus Ripley was still a no?
Io versus Ripley. You know why I say it's still a no? Because Ripley lost. She lost her fucking match, bro.
Here's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I am a little Rhea Ripley'd out right.
Listen,
I am a little Rhea Ripley'd out.
going back to that because how this guy tried to make me sound like I was crazy. All I'm saying is the fact that Rhea Ripley did not need to be in that match because she lost both times. She's lost twice, okay? Whether if the second one was considered a draw by Bianca standard, she lost twice. She didn't need to be in that match. You know how she got into that match? By bitching, crying, and moaning, and then the GM being like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing you cry about it. Fuck it, you could be in the match. She didn't need to be in the fucking match. All right? Now, he tried to make it sound like I was crazy, saying the fact that though she didn't need to be in the match, I said the match was good. Yes, the match was good and it was fun to watch, but it would have still been just fine without Rhea Ripley. And he over here trying to make it sound like, but
no, I said they wanted the star power. They needed Ripley for that star power in that match because
just
Mania.
like we needed The Rock for that star power for this bullshit ass John Cena run, right?
You right. But what I was saying for Mania, they wanted Rhea because they wanted the star power. Now for this match, Rhea shouldn't have been in it. And this is why I was saying I'm a little Rhea Ripley'd out, because it's like, bro, how are you getting these contender matches for no fucking reason? It's just like, yo, I'm not a fan of it. That's why I'm like, yo, cause she needs to just go away for a little bit. Just
That's
chill.
why she should have been in the last match. That's why she got pinned tonight.
Yeah, she did get pinned again. Yeah. Wait, is that technically the same outcome too? Well, no. Bianca took the pin.
Bianca ate that pin, and she absolutely should not have. Rhea Ripley should have ate that. But that is old news. The new news is we all need to now continue to proceed with caution, because now Stephanie Valkyria and Naomi are about to fight in Paris.
We'll see that soon. But I will say, as a match, I'm gonna give it a 3. Give it a solid 3.
Yeah,
Solid
Yeah,
three.
so-
Solid 3.
It's a solid
It did
3.
have some good spectacles. I felt like overall the matches were good. Overall, the match was good. I think a solid 3 would be good.
Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley can do no wrong in the ring. And that's just what it is.
Facts.
And the way that it won, for all intents and purposes, the way that it won, it's almost as if like, okay, now that has happened, we actually can move on from everything. Because now Rhea Ripley should be now actually at the bottom of the fucking barrel, and she needs to work her way back up.
Valid shit.
And so
what's that next? That next match?
So next we have the TLC match.
Match of the night 2.
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It is crazy because, like, for all intents and purposes, it really was a spot fest.
It really was.
It wasn't.
I love how they kept
But
putting
it-
the cams on the Dudleys, but never on the Hardys.
AEW with
It was indeed a very AEW style spot fest.
yes.
But these spots were actually worth it, though.
They were in good taste and well chosen and well done, and not overdone at that.
What's Johnny's wife again?
Candice LeRae.
Candice
Her
LeRae
spot.
took the biggest spot of the night. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That
right.
that was a raw table spot, not raw ladder
That
spot.
That was a
And you
ladder
broke through it. You had no safety net, nothing. Sweetie, you deserve a medal, okay? You deserve a fucking medal, because knowing how high that is, and you're looking down.
That match was actually what
Shit
we
my
state
pants.
for our podcast. Guaranteed destruction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there were a lot of spots, which, by the way, I don't know why WWE just says, yo, let's put Andrade and Phoenix together when you literally have the Lucha Bros right now. Stupid. But
Yeah, I don't know why that was.
I was excited for the match because I was like, yeah, this is going to be a barn burner, but I'm not excited for the outcome that I know is going to happen, which was the Wyatt Six was going to win. So it's kind of like,
Which to me is crazy because of the whole Seth Rollins thing for me a little bit. Because
Yeah.
it's like, we know Seth Rollins was going. Now, I guess there may have been a little bit of
it was a little bit,
suspense.
it was, because we even said on the pod, we hoped that Seth would be healthy, but we don't expect it like fully. Like we was hoping that his health was more important than this cash in. Because we even talked about potentially the cash in happening, but we were more so like, hope he's healthy.
And I think actually, and now that you actually kind of broke it down that way, I think it took that breakdown for me to kind of understand the slight difference. Because with the Seth Rollins thing,
It could happen
there was the idea of like it could happen, but we are choosing to believe that it won't happen
because of his health.
because of the fact of he looked like he got legitimately injured. And so
That
it's
was
like
one hell of
That was a good fucking sell, yeah.
it was. But it's like I think if it wasn't for the fact that everyone was harping so hard on the fact of was it a work or was it not a work, if that didn't exist and it was made even further believable that he really was hurt, to completely take our minds off of the fact that he would interfere, I think that's what would have truly sold the whole bit. But because of the fact that like it was all like it happened, and then we just kind of sort of like it happened, and then like we're just gonna be hush hush about it and just not talk about it. As opposed of normally when like Liv Morgan, when she got hurt, and then after she got hurt, we talked about it. They talked about it more. There was an update on it. We never actually got an update on it. And when Paul Heyman was,
I think we only got that small segment where they showed it again, like with his leg injury. But you are right.
But
you are right.
outside of when they did the replay at Saturday Night Main Event, after Paul Heyman was all like, he's not here right now, and he's got plenty of time to cash this in. But let's focus. Look at Braun Breaker over here, though. When they did that, that was the part that let the world be all like, hold on here.
So it's kind of like you see, it's like you see Seth over here. He's if you look at the Wizard of Oz, he was the Oz in the corner with where the dog pulled the sheet to the side. It's like, no, don't look at him. Pay attention to the screen real quick. Woo, screen.
I feel if they would have did a whole thing where they like faked like, because like you know how sometimes when people get hurt and they'll be like they'll show like like Seth Rollins got his X-rays and
Right.
you know now if they would have did that and then just not revisit it anymore afterwards and it's just been understood that Seth Rollins is hurt. And then
First off, that means you have to fake X-rays, man. Like, come
It
on.
would have been a bigger pop.
You got to fake X-rays.
Yes. He's listen,
Can you imagine?
WWE goes on
No,
Google.
because we got our homeboy who does, stuff, and just imagine he gets that needs to be able to fake an X-ray. And he has to search that shit up.
Listen, you go to Google, you type in broken leg X-rays, go to page 15 on the images because no one's gonna look that far, and then you find the picture.
That's just a JPEG.
Shopping here and there, and there you go.
That's just a JPEG. If somebody call that shit the fuck out. So, but back to this.
Actually, you
this
saying the
TLC.
fact if they did Google it type thing, some really deep web searcher would be all like, actually, if you go to page 15 on Google images,
they be doing that shit. They do be doing that shit.
Listen, those deep dives are crazy.
But I will say for that match, barn burner as the 4-corner table spots, I like it. The Spanish fly fucks with it. The DDT fucked with it.
I like that Spanish fly.
That shit looked like Axiom. His legs probably hit that barricade. The way that shit looked like, it should like he hit his legs on the barricade, which
it did. That Spanish fly through those tables but he's good. At least he seemed like he was good because we did see him again after that in the match.
Hey man, but look, Triple H
Andrade during this match.
He got hit with a table spot, and I think he didn't show up for the rest of the match.
He was part of one of the table spots. He did show up slightly at the very end.
Yeah, very
but he never was able to get back into the ring.
Yeah, he was. And same thing with D'Angelo Dawkins. Like after that spot, he was out. You can see it. He was chilling. But
that was probably the most. That was the most people I've ever seen who was not originally part of the match going for the title.
Yeah, B-Fab. Yeah, Nikki Cross.
Yeah, B-Fab showed up. Nikki Cross showed up. Goddamn Eric Rowan showed. Fucking Uncle Howdy. The whole Wyatt family showed up.
Which was cheap as fuck.
Like, the whole Wyatt family showed up for this match.
That'd be a big War Games match. The Wyatt 6 versus some kind of a set of team with like maybe all of the tag team together. Trying to take on the Wyatt.
But then you're missing a fifth.
We've kind of already had all the tag teams literally band together. Honestly, this match was the tag teams banding together to beat the Wyatts.
I mean, that was what DIY was trying to do originally. It was like, yo, we cannot let the Wyatt Six win. So like they were trying to make sure that they interfered in that match to prevent them from doing it.
DIY Street Profits, Candice LeRae versus the Wyatt Six.
The thing about it is, because there's only 2 women in the match, they're only going to be able to interact with each other, and it's almost chaos everywhere.
Aside from the females being a part of a thing, I mean, we do have the NFTs.
We know they're going to be in it. We already know they're going to be in the match.
But
Weird match.
The NFTs versus the Wyatt.
In a working match.
Give me your rating. Move that shit. Fuck on. Move that on.
Wow, that's how you feel.
Move that on, because we've technically had something similar with the Shield versus the Wyatts. That was a great match. But what do y'all believe will be the rating for that tag match?
3.5 easy.
Let's give it a 4.
I'm giving it a 4 just for Candice.
I was gonna say the Candice
Just
spot,
for
I give it
Candice.
a 4.
You
know what?
To give it that boost, that was
boo boo.
That was a gnarly ball.
You
honestly, I had to get. I'll bump it up to a 4.
Yeah, like.
And also, I ain't gonna say it. I'm
no,
go
ahead. If we talk about the match, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there was no blood in that match.
Oh,
how good it was!
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good it was! Not
AEW slander.
Blood.
You don't need blood for every match to be good.
You don't. I don't think so.
Unless his name is John Moxley, the plumber.
AEW slander.
It ain't slander.
If it's true.
I just need AEW to wake up. Okay? Just you're shooting yourselves in the foot. But once again.
More like the leg because of the dusting.
What?
You're stabbing yourself in the leg.
Another podcast topic for another time.
Huh?
Well,
In the AEW.
Okay.
We will revisit.
You sound like you get ready to fucking lash out like this motherfucker. What's this next match? I think it's the Intercontinental one, right?
You got big time Bex and Lyra Valkyria.
I'm so mad at the outcome of this match, bro.
Big time back, baby.
He's only acted like this because for whatever reason, he puts Becky Lynch on such a pedestal that she does not.
I said, I'm a Bayley man too, but I said out of the 4 horsewomen, currently, she is the most charismatic.
Because she rode on the slipstream that was Charlotte Flair. She rode on the slipstream that was Sasha Banks. And apparently Nia Jax, because Nia Jax is the reason why she's in the position.
Here's the thing. If you really want to put it the way you just put it, if you want to put it the way you just put it, okay. So she got the charismatic feature from Sasha. She learned how to talk. She was able to kind of tell good stories because of Bayley, because Bayley has a great underdog story in every situation. And now because of the status, she's trying to dress with flair, with the fur coats and how she always dressed. She's trying to be, if you want to really take that coattail shit, she takes elements from each one of them.
Sure. I guess you could say she takes elements from each one of them. But the thing that I'm talking about is not so much of what she took. It's how she got to the spot that she's in. All right?
She got there because she was in a lucky situation to get punched in the face.
Yes, that is a piece of it. But she also only gets to this place because she was with those 4 horsemen of sorts. I guess you could say those four horsewomen.
Yeah.
Type situation. It's like when you're playing a game and then it's all like, damn, this team won, but you got the least amount of kills and you died the most. That's Becky Lynch. Okay. That's Becky.
We not gonna continue this slander. Anyway, let's talk about this match.
And then on top of that,
this motherfucker.
Becky Lynch becomes, and then when you go to your friend's house and you're with a whole bunch of people who don't know how to play the game, but because you rock with those really good people,
Cut
it
this
makes
nigga
you look
Mike.
like you the shit to them.
Okay.
That's Becky Lynch.
I want y'all to
The
know I'm
man.
cutting this mic
The
right
man.
now. I'm cutting this mic.
It's
Cutting this mic.
don't.
2 belt back.
Jesus, yeah.
Two belt Becky. Yeah. I'm playing. No, don't do that. I will not accept that.
This man says, "Oh, you gonna do me like they did CM Punk, huh? Because I'm dropping pipe bombs."
Well, no. Because actually, they said they weren't gonna cut his mind off.
Meet up with the kendo stick. But
Going into the match, though,
Yes.
there were some, outside of the fact that, screw Becky, the match was lit. Like, the match was lit. Lyra
If
fought
y'all
her
see
ass
swag
off.
in the next episode, y'all know why.
I'll be fine, y'all. I'll be fine. But Lyra was fighting for her life in this match.
I will give her that.
that was impressive.
Yo, getting your hands zip tied and doing all those things, I was like, you know what?
The moonsault? The setback
Yes. As much as I don't like her character, her wrestling capability is top notch.
Fam, not necessarily comparing full-on apples to apples, but Lyra Valkyria is kind of sort of in a Bret Hart position where now what
No, Cook. Go ahead, Cook. Go ahead, Cook.
Bret Hart has never been a great promo. And I'm not gonna try and gas her up or anything. Lyra's promo skills are lackluster at best.
As fuck.
They're meh.
No, as fuck.
I can't say as fuck, but meh for sure.
How about this? With the women that she's in the ring with, unfortunately, because she's still a little green compared to those two, she's put in situations where Becky is the kind of person who can make you fluster in a promo because she did it to Bayley, and Bayley can cut a good promo too. So it's like, unfortunately, because she's newer compared to these two who've been doing it for a while, she suffers a little bit. But
sure,
if it was like, I think her NXT run was better because she's around with everybody else who's similar to her. So her flaws are not as noticeable as obviously when you're in the ring with a Becky who's been as a veteran, you know?
And so to a certain degree, I will easily agree with you on that piece, which is why I make that comparison with Bret Hart. Because Bret Hart, on a promo alone, not standing in the ring with somebody else,
He never had the
he was
voice. He never had the voice for a promo.
True. But it's like, but at the end of the day, he could at least gets his point across, as so does
Exactly.
Lyra. But put Bret Hart in the ring with a Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart gets his heart. Bret Hart gets his heart hurt. He gets all in his feels about the sunny days and shit. But it's like,
well, that's what they call him, Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels. But it's like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in the ring. Bret Hart suffers because Shawn Michaels could talk circles around him. But when the bell goes ring.
I mean, when you ring the bell?
When the bell goes ring.
The tism is strong in you, boy.
When the bell goes ring, Lyra gets into gear and she wrestles very technically sound, and she wrestles her heart out, just as a Bret Hart would. And so that's the comparison that I'm making.
She's got a lot of potential.
100%.
She does. As a wrestler, like I said before, she's doing great. I do not like how they present her. Or she presents herself, maybe.
I don't think there's anything wrong with her presentation. It's just her mic work. I really just think it's her mic work. Like,
she's got time better. True. Look at Roman when he first started.
The suffering succotash.
Well, that's also because they kept giving him terrible scripts. But
now, one could say Lyra might be getting booty scripts too.
Again, yes, but at the same time, if we're bringing back up that's the same conversation we had with Eva Marie. Here you go.
Wow.
Here we go. You want to talk about that right quick? Because the training that she got and the training that Valkyria got. Valkyria's a great wrestler, but bad in promos. Eva, I think, could at least talk. She just wasn't great in the ring. So it's just like kind of the same situation. Would you
You're
say?
really reaching, bro. You are you are out here reaching so fucking hard on some. He out here Sabu
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to piss you off. Like you be trying to piss me off.
Still couldn't improve.
Fam, listen.
Just like how you be
He
trying
out
to
here-
piss me
He
off.
out here really reaching with that.
Because you be trying to
That
piss
is-
me the fuck off.
Super reach. No, not comparable. All right.
Uh-huh.
It is not comparable.
Uh-huh.
Try harder. I'll give you some more time. Try harder to make it more comparable.
No, I tried to piss you off. That was the point, and it worked.
No, okay. Listen, he's just mad because I spit what's real, and I always catch him.
All Eva had was look good.
Thank you.
But that's about it.
Thank you.
She was just a body.
Thank you.
Anyway,
So I was trying to tell that motherfucker. Anyway, back to this match. The match overall, great spots, great execution from both people. I will definitely say Valkyria was the MVP of this match.
I did notice something about tonight. For some reason, there was one popular move throughout the entire night, almost every match. That was the electric chair. That was in almost every match.
The electric chair drop?
Some version of it. Lyra did it. Cena did it. Everybody did it throughout the night, at least one.
That's interesting. I didn't know. I don't think I remember seeing in the Valkyria match.
Yeah, she did. She had her up in electric drop and then did front wide.
Yeah, she did. I mean, there was that, and there was
But did you also
also.
see when the match ended and Becky Bailey was sliding up and she was grinning the entire time that she slipped backwards out of the ring.
Here's another thing that also pisses me off that Babyface loves to do. So it was completely fucking fine that Valkyria brought this crowbar. But when Becky's about to use it, no. And I'm like, man, if you don't get fuck out of here, bro. Because y'all clearly saw that shit. Becky brings out a kendo stick. Valkyria says, man, fuck that shit. I'm actually trying to hurt you. I'm bringing out a crowbar.
But no one likes Becky. So, which is true.
Speak for yourself.
I think I speak for a good majority.
Yeah, as I say, speak for yourself. Yeah.
Like I said, good majority. I mean, how do you feel? How do you feel about Becky?
How do you feel about Becky? Yeah.
I rest my case.
Sure about Becky.
Rest my case.
I think the man moniker is fucking.
That shit is dumb as hell. That is dumb as hell.
I'm also still Bailey man all day.
I mean, we all know why we're Bailey men.
One hell of a hugger.
She's a great personality.
And she's a better wrestler than Becky.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
You know what? I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
You know we did see tonight, though? This armor, which we never used.
She doesn't do it as much anymore. It's kind of a transitional move, if anything.
Which is crazy that it is, because like that was her main move.
Yeah, because now it's the manhandle slam.
But now it's the manhandle, or is it the manhandle, or is it just the man slam?
I thought it was manhandle, but like
they're
maybe
both stupid. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's basically the rock bottom, but then sometimes it wants to be a uranagi, but then sometimes it wants to be a rock bottom. It don't know what it wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, because of how this has happened, it's like Lyra is now detached from the Intercontinental title, which I can understand why, because I also made the statement of fact that like because she can no longer go for the IC title, and with the series of matches that she has had up until this point, unlike Jade Cargill, I think we could really see Lyra in the main title picture.
We all agree about that. Maybe the reason why she's not going for the IC title now, she might be going, well, Tiffy SmackDown,
yeah,
and Valkyria's Raw. So I don't.
She has to wait though.
No, because then Naomi, you would want to see the belt on her. I would be perfectly fine if Tiffy lost to Valkyria. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
See, what I think
you're
is
not stop.
No, I'm dead serious. No. I'm so serious.
Disgusting.
No, I'm so serious. Like, if anybody would to beat her, I didn't see Jade doing it, but it was kind of like it was the writing on the wall because you won Queen in the Ring. But if you're gonna take Valkyria out of this picture right now of going against Becky because that was the stipulation, and then she goes for the heavyweight title, well, not heavyweight, she goes for the women's title. I don't want it to happen to Naomi because we're still cooking with that, right?
But here's the thing. Here's my predictions on that.
Nah, they don't
They
really
never
do.
really. They actually.
They just every once in a while will let somebody pop over to another show.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing this year.
Yeah.
But what?
Yeah.
Exactly. But what I do think, right, is the fact because where this is going to go, obviously she's going to go straight into Bayley right now. And her and Bayley are about to have a whole scenario because Bayley has now cost her a chance at going for the Intercontinental title.
But here's the thing. So then what because we saw certain small flashes of Becky trying to make her go heel and hit her with the crowbar. So are you maybe saying that, okay, so Valkyria comes at Bayley and Bayley was like, I was trying to help you. And now Bayley gets pissed off because you're coming at me when I was really trying to help you. And then Bayley turns?
Well, no, it's not so much that Bayley's gonna, maybe Bayley does turn, but from what it's going to look like, all Valkyria is seeing is the fact Bayley interfered in her match, kind of like how Valkyria interfered in Bayley's match and cost her the title. Just like how Valkyria kind of cost Bayley the title.
Becky's special guest referee. Go ahead.
Ew. I love how you say really dumb shit.
But you gotta tell me though. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Say really dumb shit so I could be like, all right, let's go to the next.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing because Becky's somehow gonna get maneuvered in that.
No, Bayley is done with her. This was the final. The match stipulation said as long as Becky has the belt,
but this is what I'm saying.
Lyra can't bother her no more.
No, she said she can't go against her for the title. But what I'm saying is the situation, Becky's probably gonna laugh it up, and then Bayley's gonna come out there and then cause Valkyria to come out there, and them two argue with each other. So Becky's probably gonna laugh it up, And then if anything, she would be kind of like a special guest referee. I didn't say she's gonna be in the match. She's not fighting. She's a special guest referee.
But if that does happen, then that's extremely stupid. And I hate that you tried to talk that into existence because that doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so how about this? Who goes up next against Becky then?
Who goes up next against? Easy. We have a tournament. We have a number one contenders match because there are plenty of other mid-card women that can fight for this title right now. We have a Bella that's around here right now. She's never had it.
Actually, apparently she's injured because I don't know if it's confirmed, but everybody keeps saying that she got injured from Paige because she elbow dropped her implant.
Paige,
not Paige. Dewdrop. No, not Dewdrop. Fucking Piper Niven. No. We're not calling her Dewdrop. We're not calling her Dewdrop. We're not calling her Dewdrop. We're not calling her Dewdrop.
That's not. That ain't right.
That ain't right.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Story.
You know what? Chelsea Green could go against her. You know what?
Yeah, she could.
Actually,
what they will most likely do. There's going to be a
Chelsea Green. Fuck
Chelsea
no.
Green? No. Her and her Secret Hervis are all on Raw right now.
Yeah.
They literally just got done
Robert Stone's still over.
You know what? Here we go. Actually, okay. Becky and Green, right? Because she was the U.S. champion, so she was doing the Hervis and everything. So now that was U.S. Now she's intercontinental.
She's probably going to go for it, but I don't think she's going to win because that's heel on heel, and no one wants to see that kind of thing. Now, who is going to go for it? I don't know. But who I know is not going for it is going to be Lyra. Because she can.
Of course.
And maybe Bayley does come out there and tries to do the thing. But then all that's going to mean is Lyra's going to cost Bayley the match so that now Bayley and Lyra, as I originally stated, are going to be going at it while Becky goes on to do fuck off over here somewhere.
I want y'all to also realize that we really appreciate women's wrestling so much because out of every match that we've talked about, we've had the most, like, either not frustrations or passions about these women's matches because it's like we hold women's wrestling so high. Like, I want y'all to realize that. Because, like, even when we talk about Jade and Tiffany, when we talk about fucking the tag match, we've all had a passionate moment to just be like, we really want better for our women's product.
Well, I mean, it also goes to the fact that the matches were good.
Yeah.
They were good matches. Solid matches.
What would you give this one?
I get 3.5. Not quite 4.
I want to give it 4 because of Valkyria. Because of Valkyria's performance. Outside of the fact that she couldn't rip the thing off the fire hydrant. If she would have did it like a badass, like boom, that would have been like, But like obviously she went in the ring and had somebody snip it. That was obvious.
Listen, no, she actually, when she did that moonsault, because I know you said like, wait, did it did slip out. She put it back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I told you.
It actually did.
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah, I saw that shit.
Like, I know you were all like, did it or did it not? I didn't say nothing because I was just gonna let it go. But it definitely happened.
I remember seeing like her hands out. Like, what the fuck?
So she was all like, oh shit. Fuck. Back camera angle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a lot of back camera angles.
Oh, listen.
Oh,
Don't even get that's the podcast on itself.
Shit.
There's been a lot of back camera angles this week in general.
But you say a 3.5. You?
I'll give it 3.5.
Okay. I want to give it a 4 mainly because of Valkyria's performance, but overall the match, it was really fun. And I feel like it deserves the 4 because of it was fun. It was a fun match. They did do some really innovative shit, like chair spot where she was swinging her around and she was innovative stuff. Out of everybody in that whole, well, outside of the TLC, because you can't count that. They got to do innovative shit no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
But out of the innovation of things that we've never seen used with chairs or used with this, they went outside the box.
No blood. Blood.
But there's still full of advertisements.
AEW slander.
I am sick of all the advertisements.
Slim Jim tables. Snap it to a Slim Jim table, baby.
Hey, look, actually, the Slim Jim tables kind of make sense because Slim Jims do be looking like that. And when you hit the table, it snaps like a Slim Jim. That is actually smart fucking advertisement.
But to be fair, WrestleMania was the worst. Right?
Oh yeah. No. They have matches. We don't get Minute Maid matches now. We don't get the advertisement matches as Mania did.
I actually really think that they were happening. It was just that, unlike WrestleMania, the matches were relatively engrossing where you didn't notice.
You didn't notice it. Like the Cone Zone. Fuck out of here with that shit. That shit was dumb. Anyway, next match.
Next match?
Yeah. What?
Sikoa versus Fatu.
Oh yeah, that shit pissed me off, bro. What the fuck was the point? You put a steel cage in there. And normally steel cage matches, just like with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, that ended the feud. This is not ending the feud. This is just transitioning.
I do feel that this match, oddly enough, was the weakest match of the night. And, like, Jacob deserves better.
100%.
He just deserves, like, that's all I can really say is just he just deserves better. And it's like, I think what makes it, like, what makes this kind of rough is the fact that, number one, this is like a United States title match, okay? And not enough respect has been put on the United States title to make me care on a steel cage level about how this match is going to go.
The match setup wasn't great either. Like,
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, like,
honestly, the match setup it's very equivalent to like early Death Rider setup, where it's like, we have this faction, we have the numbers, and sure, you're strong and dominant, but Death Riders win a lull.
I feel like also
AEW?
I feel like, so you're saying it was an AEW match? I feel like the way this match I feel like if with this match alone, I feel like this would have been perfect for the Golden Federation era or whatever. Like Vince McMahon on commentary, oh my God, he's going up to the top of the cage.
I don't even
And they
think
tossed him
commentary
on.
could have made it better.
No, I'm just. It felt like it. It felt like Vince McMahon's commentary from back in the Federation years would have matched perfectly for this. Especially when he broke off the handcuffs and he jumps over like how you would see like Hulk Hogan or some shit back in the day would do. And oh my God, he's pulling him back in. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the Vince McMahon commentary.
But the problem is, at least Hulk Hogan would have won.
Damn.
I still.
Well, I mean, brother, yeah.
This should have been a SmackDown match.
which is
Damn.
crazy.
Maybe main event.
Honestly, take everything that happened here, put this on SmackDown, I probably would have felt better.
It would have felt
actually-
justified.
I give it 2.5.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
Jake.
No, actually, I would give it a 2 because I'm sitting here like, okay, Jimmy, you cannot handle all of these other members. So I was just hoping, like, okay, are we getting a new member? Are we getting a returning member? Like, something should have happened with the family to.
On
Give
whose
us-
side, though?
There was no like.
I
match
feel like-
return tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Or last night either.
When you say match return.
Like someone showing up during a match that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everything was like at the end of the match.
That is a very interesting bit. With
pay-per-view.
this being SummerSlam, there wasn't no like, oh shit, this person, like how we had that question on the last
Yeah, like with
podcast that we did.
from Story.
Actually, yeah, you was the one that like
Yeah.
as far as like, who would be like if you
Yeah.
could have someone show up kind of thing.
Either returning or a new appearance.
Britt Baker didn't show up.
And no one throughout the whole pay-per-view. So it's like there's
Oh, man.
That we're talking about in the middle of a match, not
Yeah.
like, but in the middle of a match.
which is yeah. Well, I mean, because with what does happen at the end of the night, it still did fit that bill of the idea of like just
It
somebody
did.
new coming. So I
Technically, Brock ain't new though, but yeah,
knew enough.
he
wa-
freshens
a-
up the product.
It was a new face
His boy
or
toy
someone
says.
who hasn't been there and who is returning,
Mm-hmm.
which was a part of the original idea. So, that's very funny and coincidental that you were the one that asked that question. And out of all the things that happened in this pay-per-view,
I was right.
you were the one who got the most out of that question.
Don't gas him up anymore
Listen,
because you see how he's still hyped for that shit. He's
ain't
still
that the next match to talk about?
No.
That's right.
Next match, I thought was great.
It
I
was
thought the
a
whole
Eddie
thing-
Guerrero. It was an
Yes.
Eddie Guerrero paying homage to
AJ
Eddie Guerrero.
Styles and Dirty Dots.
Styles Heat.
See, the problem
I
with
want that shirt.
I will say that out of that whole, the only thing I got out of that match is yes, I really want that shirt. Styles Heat is an absolute slapper piece of merchandise, and you'll probably see me wearing it on the pod. If it's for sale.
It
Does
did
that-
look like it was kind of like a sticker on it, low key.
It's not on the shop as
Yeah.
of right now.
Hey, you haven't checked yet.
Tomorrow.
It's not yet, but when Monday come around, I'm gonna be looking, and if it's on the shop, I'm gonna be booked.
Mm.
So, but like
Solid match.
this was a fun match, and I think for the spot that it did exactly what it needed to do.
Mhm.
Get us over and get us in a right
This
space.
chair, come on.
Nah, the
Hilarious.
shoe one was.
That was classic. Eddie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of it was
Chair
classic Eddie.
hilarious. All of it was, yeah.
Which I still found it funny. It's like AJ, but if you did that and if the referee saw it and said ring the bell,
Yeah, there was a little bit of airheadedness in this, because if that would have been the case, then yes, he would have lost.
yeah,
And-
and it'd be like,
and-
well,
I mean,
how
he-
did that
I mean,
work
he
for you,
would've-
buddy?
We would have won, but the champion still would have been.
Exactly. It's like,
And-
good job there, buddy.
And then I'm not sure. I think it was you who said, "Goddamn, Dominik Mysterio's fucking dominatrix mask." Like,
Oh,
No, that was me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
was-
dominatrix
that was-
match. You know what I'm saying? If you remember Pit Fighter, Remember the boss you had to fight in Fit Pipe at the bit? He said, just win.
Yeah.
And he'll come up and pop up on screen. You had to fight him at the end. That's what that mask reminded me of.
Fam, that's the mask that he be wearing. Ooh.
Yeah, it was definitely a 3.
For what it was, it's a 3.
For what I give it a 2.5 because for me it was forgettable.
Very.
It was fun, but forgettable.
I don't know, that style shirt's not forgettable to your ass.
I will listen. If we're going off of drip here, yes, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he had the drip.
Would want to do it again.
And
he came out with the low rider and everything, but I guess as far as the moment goes, sure, low rider, Styles heat, like with the Latino heat pants, like sure.
His fight, that was great. I like that.
Yeah, that was dope as shit. And then you have the match that literally ran on Fired Up. If you know what I'm talking about and you play 2K games, these two motherfuckers was on Fired Up the whole match. Because they had nothing but fucking specials. Had nothing but specials.
However, I feel as if they were maybe a little eccentric at the very end, by relatively tastefully done.
We're talking about John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, by the way.
I feel as if though there was they did their finisher quite a bit. At least the first couple that they did, like it didn't feel overused to a certain degree. Like
until it got to the
there.
end. Until it got to the end.
It got there at the end.
Continuous false finish after false finish.
Yeah, once they started doing that piece, like then it started like, it started hurting a bit. But it was like at first, at least they was selling them very good to a certain degree.
You were waiting for that heel turn the entire match.
That was me.
Fam, if you watch SmackDown and you saw that whole exchange with John Cena and Cody Rhodes,
you still got to watch that promo. You can see why. You can see why.
I did not watch the promo yet.
It was like it felt so. Number one, it not just felt, it was completely out of nowhere. We've been going super hard trying to shove this heel turn down everyone's throats, and it felt like it almost felt like it was their way of saying like, hey guys, so this heel turn didn't work. It was supposed to be one way, but it ended up being another way. And I'll be honest, this isn't me. And I'm sorry. And
my bad.
And he's like, I hope you guys can forgive me. Cody Rhodes lit a fire under my ass. And the real John Cena's back. And all Cody Rhodes had to say was, welcome back, John Cena. They had a great American beer in the middle of the ring. John Cena's music played.
That I didn't notice that. That's
high-fived
crazy.
all the kids on the way out.
That's
and I'm sitting
crazy.
here like, that's it. That's how you're going to sell me on this? That's really how you're going to heal? That's how we're turning babyface, just like that. And of course, the sheep that the crowd is, they're like, yay! Oh, yay! Our hero is back! John Cena, yay!
Look at these, Superman back.
Superman has returned. Our savior is here. And I'm just like, that's simple, that easy. It just took a half a promo. And what gets
to take back everything he's been saying and doing.
Everything. From the kick in the nuts.
The breaking up with the audience.
The breaking up. The I'm going to ruin wrestling. John Cena pipe bomb. To, hey, this heel turn didn't work. I'm sorry. Can you guys please forgive me? Can I be regular John Cena again?
Hey, I'm not trying to ruin wrestling, guys. I love wrestling.
That part.
Oh, bro, it was like, bro.
Okay, that pipe bomb, though, I do like the high Matt Cardona.
Hi, it was hi Mike Cardona, hi Claudia Castagnoli.
Yeah, that killed me. LA Cardona's response to that.
And he hi John Cena. Yeah, no, that shit was funny. That shit was funny too. But overall with this match, I was wondering why the whole time was the stage have this square cut in it, only to find out it was just for this spot for Cena to carry up Cody on his shoulder. I was like, that's the reason? The one reason you have this whole cut in the state, because nobody else used it. That was the only fucking reason.
At one point, Rhea was going to use it. How she
yeah, when she stepped on it. Yeah.
Set herself right on that.
Yeah. I was like, is Ray here? Like,
it was Ray Mysterio. His knees are not well for that. As much as I wish
we saying gonna tear both quads, he lands.
But how about that throwback to Umaga and John Cena
with the rope and the
STF?
Oh yeah. I was confused for a second. I was like, the fuck?
That's how John Cena beat Umaga. That's the only way he could beat Umaga.
Wait, so you're telling me this match was kind of like a rundown of like all of Cena's big moments? Because like you said before,
it really was.
Tossing the stairs, fighting in the audience. Which, by the way, Cena had a point where he. Cody was like, I'm gonna take this trash can and throw it at Cena. Nope.
Yeah, Josh. Almost like that made me think about just now. Just made me think about like No Mercy.
Oh, when you reverse,
like if you reverse, because you could like if you throw the weapon and you like freaking. Yeah, he completely No Mercy reverse, and then and especially if it was the
chairs or like the bells.
Well, no, more so the NPC.
Oh yeah.
Like if it was an NPC and it was like and it was a disqualification match and you grab the weapon type situation, if you throw it at them and they catch it, they catch and they put it back. They just
it disappeared.
And they don't
back in the day.
It. Yeah.
Well, it was WrestleMania 2000 when it disappeared, but yeah.
But that's what it just you said that just made me think about the. I'm not using that. And then
basically,
I mean, as far as the match goes, I think. Do I want to say that?
I want to say it.
I think this is, as far as like the matches that we've had for John Cena, this is the best one.
Out of his, you talk about the end run?
Yes.
There's a lot of clean finishes these last two nights.
We already mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
There's a lot of clean finishes.
No, I mean, this match, however, could only be so clean because it was a street fight.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that I did feel a little weird about is the fact, like, like the fact that Cody Rhodes playing up this whole thing of like, this is a street fight and I'm using the turnbuckle, but I don't know if I want to use it to beat you with. And it's like, Cody Rhodes, brother.
That conscience thing was stupid.
Yeah, no, that thing was like, is he about to turn heel?
But it's like, how do you turn heel using weapons in a match that is no disqualification street fight?
That's why I was confused. It's like, because he kept doing this whole conscious shit. And it's like, was he like, I got to flip the script?
And then it got to the point where I'm like, everyone's like starting to boo him. I'm like, yes, boo him. Just fucking hit him.
Yeah. No, what game? WrestleMania, the arcade. Pin him.
Oh yeah,
whatever. The match goes to John Cena.
God.
Round 2, have an ass.
But like outside of that bit, this has been John Cena's best match since he's come back.
This Punk match is all right.
I mean, no, we're talking about just in general, like his final run.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. The match you have with Punk was not a bad match. It's all right.
Definitely wasn't Money in the Bank.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think his Money in the Bank match, John Cena's Money in the Bank match is probably the worst one in my opinion.
No, I'm talking about when he went against CM Punk at Money in the Bank for the belt.
That match. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about when John Cena's match that happened at Money in the Bank.
Dude, that was
with
dumb.
Cody and fucking
Logan Paul. Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Which is funny because I feel as if with Brock Lesnar here, I don't think they're going to revisit this Logan Paul shoot.
No.
Like that.
Wait,
was,
what?
Well, so as we all now know, continuing on after the match ended and Cody Rhodes becomes our champion once again, removing it from the clutches of John Cena. The piece that puts the cherry on top of like, wow, so SmackDown really was them selling me on the fact that John Cena is a babyface again, because the one return that happens throughout this whole 2-night fiasco is Brock Lesnar. Something that was not on probably anyone's bingo card, especially with the things that are happening right now.
Except mine.
For some reason. I don't know why. Like, it still blows my mind, the fact that you're all like, I mean, Brock Lesnar. It's like, why would it be Brock Lesnar?
You dead ass kept saying
Why
that
would
shit
it be
too.
Brock Lesnar? It doesn't. I say it at the time. I said it doesn't make sense for it to be Brock Lesnar. And literally like that. And then after it becomes Brock Lesnar, in my mind now, I guess it does make sense, because John Cena is a babyface now.
And we need Superman to take on the Beast himself.
But now that he has no Paul Heyman, though, I wonder how these promos are going to be.
I hope they cross paths.
Well, I mean,
because he was his mouthpiece back in the day.
Well, here's the thing: they don't have to be. You know why? Because John Cena is a babyface now.
But they also
no, I'm talking about because like while Brock can cut a promo, he cannot cut a promo to go against Cena.
But he doesn't have to. He is the Beast incarnate. He just picks niggas up and drop them back down.
Well, yeah, but
Suplex City, bitch.
He's not that nigga no more. He's
I don't know.
Okay.
Did you not see the form he was in tonight?
I mean, no. What I'm saying is he's in a different era of himself now,
brother. Suplex City, bitch, will always be Suplex City, bitch.
Yes.
Like I
really hate it when somebody actually turned Rack City into Suplex City, bitch.
It is what it is, bro.
That shit was like, what the fuck?
It's the thing. Listen, when John Cena comes out there on Friday night, and
technically he's not a SmackDown wrestler. He can come out Monday or Monday or
now
Friday.
What should happen is that he comes out on Monday, but considering maybe they might do the thing where he's going to come out on Monday and they'll save Cody Rhodes, since that is the
Cody Rhodes is technically on SmackDown now because he has the belt.
Yeah, and so but however, whichever night it be, John Cena's going to come out there. He's going to further push the good guy agenda because he's a good guy now. And so
he's running with Stu again.
There you go. John Cena is a good guy. He's going to say all of his good guy things. He's going to do the John Cena shtick. Brapple-do, salute, toss the hats, time is up, time is now, all of that stuff. He's going to say the John Cena stuff. He's going to accept the fact that he's going to fight Brock Lesnar.
Hold up. I could rub both of my niggas at the same time, bro.
Anyway, so Brock Lesnar's going to come out there. He's probably going to say very little. And he's
break John Cena.
And he's going to break John Cena, suplexes, the whole nine. And maybe John Cena might look like he's going to give him an AA. But no, it's going to be an F5, and then Brock Lesnar is going to play out. And obviously, Brock Lesnar and John Cena are going to be fighting. Now, when they're going to fight is
Survivor Series? Because he has to survive Brock.
I mean, all right, sure. Most likely, though.
Because, like, he could be like, yo, he says, I understand you got these 10 dates left or whatever. But after I'm done with you, you ain't going to have none left.
Like,
so you got to survive me.
Now, it makes me wonder if Brock Lesnar is going to be his next challenge, how is John Cena going to finish out on this? Is my question.
Because again, I think he only has 10 days left.
He only has 10 days left. His next match is obviously going to be Brock Lesnar. That's going to be the next big one. And so after that next big one, there has to be Who is the next bad guy?
Wait, I forgot because he's supposed to be all the way till December too,
Yes,
and we're still in fucking August.
that's why I'm
Shit.
saying. And
So no,
Survivor Series is in November.
he's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he might not. He might show up once a month. Maybe 2 times. Okay, hold on. So maybe he'll show up maybe on Raw. That's one, and then
Unless they're
another-
going to do it in Paris.
I doubt that. That's a Survivor Series match.
I agree.
Because it should be like, okay, so Cena goes away for a little bit, heals his wounds, and then maybe Brock is doing something, and then Cena comes back for the save.
But then who would Brock care, right?
Well, yeah, what is Brock gonna do in the meantime? Well, he's gonna have his shtick where he's just gonna pull a fucking Paul Bearer and Kane and just come out at random matches in fucking Suplex City and F5 motherfuckers.
You like Austin used to do stunnering people randomly?
Just F5s to everyone. I wouldn't mind seeing that,
but it's like
dick hard.
Does he go after Gunther?
No,
why?
No, it wouldn't
Gunther
make.
ain't got no belt.
It wouldn't make sense.
There ain't shit for him. Yes, it would be, but it's like ain't shit for him on that light.
You have a point where it wouldn't make sense, but because these are both part timers, what they'll probably do constantly, just like how the heel turn happened, and Cena doesn't show up on TV for like maybe 2 weeks, and they keep talking about it constantly and showing like the replay over and over and over again, and then maybe 2 weeks later he finally comes out to address what happened.
Or does Brock sideline him for like a month or two?
Oh, like come out and face me. Okay.
And then we get the return of Cena with an epic showdown between him and the Beast.
Got you.
See that's actually what I was about to say. The whole thing, like John Cena comes out and then like Brock Lesnar actually just fucking almost ends him.
Buries him.
And then it's like, we like beats him to the point where we're like almost carting his ass out on a stretcher.
I was more so thinking the opposite. Like if Cena kept like, yo, come out here, face me, and then Brock just like, I got what I wanted. I fucked with you for a second. And then Cena keeps like telling him, like, yo, come out here and face me. It ain't worth my time, bro.
So we're gonna do the Undertaker thing all over again for WrestleMania?
You talking about like for Shawn Michaels and him?
No, it's Cena and Taker.
I didn't even think about that one for a second.
That's literally what they did for that.
I'm not gonna think about that. Well, I mean,
just for John Cena to come out there and Taker finally comes out and fucking steamrolls him.
Exactly.
So so if you're also gonna put that into a situation, who do y'all think will be Cena's last match?
And that's the question. That was the question I was saying. What's happening after this Brock Lesnar thing? Because it's like
worthy of being the last match team,
especially with no belts on the line.
That's actually a question for the audience. I want to hear as well. Who do you think is Cena's last match? Who do you think is worthy enough to take out the GOAT?
The final boss.
Nigga, I feel like if that happened, then the once in a lifetime, the twice in a lifetime, and the 3 times in a lifetime.
I personally want it to happen to shit on the second people in a, because I was there for the first time in a lifetime. All right, I was there for the first one, and then I was like, damn, I saw some crazy history. Just for them to immediately be like, hey, we're gonna do it again next year. I'm like, man, what is this?
But at this point, that would be good though.
It's for
the Rock to end his.
No. Never said Cena was gonna lose. But we also circle back to the whole I want your soul shit. They could somehow clean
The Rock is not coming back.
But they could clean that up a little bit with Cena and The Rock.
I mean, only because you have not watched and heard the original promo that John Cena cut. He addresses the fact that the way he kind of said it in a promo, he almost said it in a way where it's like he did this because he thought he would have help throughout this, and then he ended up doing this all alone.
Yeah, he dead ass did say that shit.
Okay.
And so, with what you said, there is a premise for that, which is why. And then on top of that, John Cena and The Rock are 1-1. Okay.
Wait, so you're saying? Are you saying Are you saying it's gonna be kind of like the Stone Cold situation where Stone Cold kept beating The Rock every WrestleMania, and then The Rock actually ends Stone Cold's career for his last match?
No, I am more so saying, regardless of a win or lose, which of course it would more so be John Cena winning, but my take is there's merit for the match because the first time they fought, The Rock won. The unnecessary second time they fought, John Cena won. And usually when you have a 1-1, you gotta break the fucking tie.
You do,
That's just how that works.
but I don't think The Rock cares.
But with those, yeah, but he is on the board in TKO.
That's what I'm saying. And he's gonna make his shit go his way.
Listen,
That would also give him one hell of a rating.
No,
Think about it.
I think he's caring too much about his movie career.
yes. And it's one of those things where, unless, because like for John Cena, when you look at the list of people who John Cena could face, who are active wrestlers, it's like, it wouldn't, there's no one who he'd be able to, there's no one that makes sense outside of Brock Lesnar. Because honestly, after tonight, because John Cena lost, it really makes no sense for John Cena fighting anybody else, unless we're going to get a Cody and Cena 3, because they are actually 1-1. But at that point, it's like, but why? Like, why? We've done this twice now, kind of thing.
And that story, now at this point, is burned out with that.
It's burned out because John Cena's good now. Now, unless we was that original crazy thought we had, where it's like
Cody goes heel.
Cody goes heel, and then The Rock comes out with him, then maybe, but that didn't happen. So it's
that would have been like a crazy moment if that happened tonight. I think that would have topped the. I mean, I'll say anything kind of tops the Seth shit, but they definitely would top the Seth shit. Definitely.
Oh, it would top the. Listen, if by some crazy margin, The Rock came out here and then Cody Rhodes turned babyface today, or it would turn babyface, I'm sorry, would turn heel tonight. I think that would have beat John Cena's heel turn personally.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not lying.
Because at this point, Cody Rhodes is the people's champion.
You're not lying. Yo, what if The Rock gives him that moniker too?
What?
Being the people's champion?
Calling Cody Rhodes to be.
Does it give him the fake belt too?
Well, Cody Rhodes already has the belt, so
no, The Rock's dumbass belt.
Muhammad Ali belt.
Oh, just be.
Yeah. Which was the Brahma Bull belt, which has been in wrestling games for like forever and everything. But
which is crazy that was what it ended up being.
Yeah, it was literally that, and I was like, bro, we've never actually seen that belt ever seen in like any situation.
It was a fake belt,
yeah,
and somehow it ended up becoming a real one.
Yeah. So, overall, for the match, you guys give it around a 3.
Solid 3. I'll give it a 3.5 when you give it bell to bell, because of the
bell to bell. Honestly, I'll give it a 4. For what we got,
only because of the multiple fucking specials and like
that killed
that. That's what makes it a 3.5 for me.
I get that. I understand that completely.
Yeah, like it makes it 3.5.
But makes it a 3. That makes it a 3.5. And then, but in the whole Brock Lesnar piece is what keeps it in a good standing.
Yeah, like okay, I want to say like it could have made it a 4.
Like a 3.7. You know what I'm saying? Like a 3. Like it should have been a 4, but like
I think that half star right there.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Vision of the star is missing.
No, it gives you a corner of the star now. So you get half and the other.
Oh, there's still like a whole piece, like a piece of the star right here.
Yeah. Oh man. So SummerSlam as a PLE. What would you rate it star rating wise?
3.
As a PLE, it is a it became a solid 3. If we're giving it the Sonic rating as we would, it is a it should have been a B. It should have been a B.
a B.
It should have been a
Should have been a
B.
B.
But there were just certain things that like y'all could have done better, or maybe just didn't put it in.
I will say this was the PLE where you weren't excited for shit, but the excitement came about when you're like, as Hunter said it when he was on the scrum, did we deliver? I mean, yeah, you did, but like you didn't sell me on this PLE. Like I wasn't like, man, I can't wait. It was the traditional side of you as a wrestling fan to be like, well, we gotta watch the PLE.
Exactly. And I think, which we definitely have to have a conversation about it on another podcast, and that's the fact that I think across the board right now, TNA excluded, but across the board, we're not doing a good job building to these PLEs and pay-per-views right now. Now, when we get to them, mostly they're great. And
that's just because of the wrestling.
And yes, and it's because of the wrestling, not because of the story going into it. It's just they deliver on the wrestling piece, which I guess is great, but at the same time, we're going to watch because we're wrestling fans.
Yeah, that's kind of like our tradition now. It's like just like anybody has a discipline or whatever. Every pay-per-view, you're gonna watch the pay-per-view. You may not have watched Raw and SmackDown and everything, but you know when that PLE comes out, that is what you brought us here for. This is the thing you were trying to sell us, and we're here now. Sell me what you're trying to sell me.
And they haven't been selling right.
Nope.
No.
And that's across the board.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But that is
I am like TNA.
Listen, TNA, they are on their redemption arc hard as fuck right now. And they are doing their best. They're gonna get that TV deal.
I will agree.
And it's
because of WWE.
I'm feeling because I talked about earlier off camera. I'm feeling what Eric Bischoff was saying. When they get that TV deal, AEW in trouble. Because they ain't gonna be number 2 no more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I will also agree that PLE is a 3. And as much as you may not have said the Seth Rollins part, I liked it. I like how they did it. Brock was definitely, when you was popping the fuck off, I'm in the kitchen eating a wing like, nigga, they did it. Nigga, we made it. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely dumbfounded.
You off your Brock Lesnar shit.
Listen.
And then 20 seconds later, we hear it.
It's been a minute since I have not instantly eaten shit like that.
Oh yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Because I mean, we were literally talking about. I'm like, ain't no way, that doesn't make any sense. Mid sentence saying all of this, and then it happens, and I'm literally like this. I'm like, and
I load.
Yeah, like
I'm out here looking like
Swag was like. Swag was a little dumbfounded. I ain't gonna lie. He was.
I openly admit off shit.
And I had to eat it, I guess. Pause.
Anyway,
but, like, it was... Brock Lesnar.
Oh man,
Brock Lesnar's here, boys.
So one of the things I brought up to Swag, and I even brought the story. I am extremely tired of these fucking stages not being stages anymore. They're just fucking screens. Okay, and that was the original premise of our next episode, and we're gonna continue that. So in the next episode,
like SmackDown Fist, or what was it? Is it No Mercy or
the
No Mercy? Yeah, no, Backlash. That was Backlash. Yeah.
Or the burning A's for Armageddon.
Like it was staged, bro. Like there's no stage no more.
Wrapped in barbed wire or fencing.
Yeah, nothing is staged anymore. So we're going to continue bringing that back for the next episode. But now I also want to include another future episode because I have introduced both of you to this and you have done a deep dive on it. We've been we've been wanting to talk about New Japan shit for a while. And Swag accidentally got into a deep dive of a iceberg of all the dark things that's happened in New Japan. And I introduced them both to Super Fire Pro Wrestling and the dark shit that is that game. And I wanna give them a chance to watch it again and let's just fucking talk about it.
That's just New Japan though.
I don't know enough about New Japan, but I have this
probably about 15, almost 20 years I've been watching.
My boy Naito.
I have decided that I'm going to. I don't know much New Japan, but I want to get to know New Japan. And the reason why I'm wanting to get to know New Japan is, for all intents and purposes, to find out why AEW isn't fucking working. Because, as people like to say, that AEW is supposed to be like the American New Japan, and people used to really like New Japan. And so I'm trying to find out what was it about New Japan, because it's like, with the way that they work, New Japan, they're not necessarily super story driven kind of thing.
I truly feel like they don't have really any good stars. Like when you look at what New Japan, when you look at New Japan from like 2000, I think it was like 15 going on, whenever Kenny was there, you had Okada, you had Naito, you had president of New Japan, Ace,
yup.
You had Ace. You had the Bullet Club, which was actually cool.
Well, because you had Devitt.
Yeah. No, this 2015. Devitt was Fame was definitely in NXT in 2015. But
that transition though.
What I'm saying still, this, I think it was AJ was the leader of Bullet Club at that point. But either way, Bullet Club was cool. Okay. Murder Grandpa is still there, but like he's one of those characters who's always gonna be cool. They had a lot of people that made you want to watch the product. There's nobody to me that makes me want to watch the product right now. Zack Sabre Jr. is their fucking champion again. And everybody says Zack Sabre Jr. Matches are not that great, even though I think they're pretty good, but they don't like his matches. So it's like they don't have any stars, and AEW kept taking their stars.
With the Japanese though, they're not a huge fan of technical wrestling.
Bullshit. They gave Zack Sabre Jr. the fucking belt.
Yeah, but he's still not getting over with them.
He's not. But what I'm saying is, if you don't like technical wrestling, why would you put your belt on the most fucking technical wrestler that you have in your roster?
Who else are they gonna give it to at this point?
That's what I'm saying. You ain't got no fucking stars.
So what you're telling me is that
you have Evil and a few others, but that's still
Evil didn't have a good run with
they're
the
all
belt.
infighting with themselves for Bullet Club. That's nothing anymore.
Gabe Kidd's there, but he's too busy in AEW.
David Finley is, I'm sorry, the joke of a leader.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god.
Fuck yes. And him getting a clean win on Brody King. Fuck you, bro. He got a clean win on Brody King. Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that.
I feel like what it sounds like to me is that New Japan is going through their WWF New Generation era right now.
Yeah, they're trying to find their new stars.
When they put the
left to retire.
When they put the belt on Bret Hart
Diesel.
And they was Bret Hart and Diesel, and they was getting the worst ratings they've ever seen in their life. Almost went out of business.
Swag also never saw Diesel versus Mabel, and he should be thankful for that.
I heard watching that live.
You should be very thankful of not watching that match. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But we gonna end it off with this. Next episode, we finally gonna talk about these stages, and we gonna also talk about some New Japan shit. But this is another episode of the Big Brothers of Destruction podcast. I want to thank Story for joining us again.
Always a pleasure.
Last time the camera issue kind of fucked shit up.
Now you can see him.
Last time we had a camera issue, but we're here. But also thank Swag for coming by as well, because it's our first time actually doing a group setting too. But we will be back next time where the questions are crazy, the ring is sacred, but it's always destruction. I know I fucked that up, but Anyway, it's the Masaku,
It's your boy, Swag Switcher in the building.
Story of sorrow.
and we are out. Till next time.